Hey everyone, you're watching Dream Autos, and today we're checking out the freshly updated 2025 Volkswagen Golf R, the quickest, most powerful production Golf ever to leave Wolfsburg. Slip into the driveway view first. The front end has been sharpened with slimmer IQ.Light matrix LED headlamps connected by an illuminated grille strip that now pulses a subtle R blue when you unlock the car. Below that, the bumper's air intakes are wider and more angular, feeding extra cooling to the brake ducts and intercooler. A gloss black lower splitter visually lowers the nose, and the hood creases run deeper, giving the whole face a more intentional, almost scowling expression that finally matches the car's performance numbers. Walk around and you'll notice the bulged front fenders flare just enough to cover the standard 19-inch Estoril alloys. They're finished in two-tone gunmetal and bright silver, framing 14.1-inch cross-drilled rotors and blue calipers that advertise the uprated stopping power. Down the flanks, the character line still sits high, but the R adds a new satin black rocker extension with an arrow flick at the rear door, visually tying the side profile to the bumper's diffuser. Door mirrors are capped in gloss black regardless of body color, and the trademark R badge sits just behind. Volkswagen tucked a tiny red 328 there to remind us of the horsepower bump, 13 more than last year. Around back, the roof-mounted spoiler grows a larger gurney flap. The LED tail lamps get a new light signature that mirrors the fronts, and the quad chrome-tipped exhausts remain spread wide so everyone behind you knows it isn't a regular GTI. Beneath them, a real functional diffuser channels air from under the car, and an extra vent ahead of the rear wheels helps pressure relief at speed. Subtle changes, but they collectively give the Mk8.5 Golf R a more mature, motorsport-bred attitude. Open the frameless door and you're met by heavily bolstered Napa leather sports seats with integrated headrests and R blue perforations that glow faintly under the ambient lighting strip at night. Volkswagen finally listened. The haptic slider controls are now backlit and calibrated better, and the new 12.9-inch central touchscreen sits higher, angled slightly toward the driver. The OS is quicker, with large tile shortcuts for drive modes, and the 10.2-inch digital cockpit now lets you pin turbo boost and G-meter gauges right next to the speed readout. Otherwise, it's familiar Golf ergonomics, clear sightlines, upright pillars, and a stout flat-bottom steering wheel with more conventional buttons instead of touchpads. Rear passengers still get adequate knee room for a compact hatch, and the cargo floor remains flat, so the Golf R stays the everyday tool that can haul a mountain bike when you drop the 60/40 seatbacks. Let's talk numbers that matter. Under the hood, the E8888 EVO4 2.0 lighter Turbo 4 is retuned to 328 horsepower and 309 pound-feet of torque, fed through a 7-speed DSG dual clutch and out to all four wheels via the R Performance 4-motion system. The clever torque vectoring rear differential can send 100% of available rear torque to the outside wheel, unlocking a drift mode that's hilarious on a wet skid pad yet impressively tidy when you just want to rotate the car into an apex. Volkswagen quotes 0-60 mph in 4.4 seconds, and a top speed of 168 mph with the R Performance package. Adaptive DCC dampers sample road inputs 200 times per second, so in comfort the car is genuinely calm over broken pavement, while race stiffens, things enough to make a backroad blast feel like time attack light. Now for the checkbook sting. Base MSRP starts at $47,100 in the United States, which undercuts the Audi S3 by several grand, yet lands about $10,000 over a loaded GTI. Add the black edition, blacked out badges, 19-inch Pretoria wheels, carbon-style trim, and you're at $49,640 before destination. Factor options like the panoramic roof, Harman Kardon audio, or ceramic brakes and crossing the 55K line is easy. Still, for that spend you get super hatch performance wrapped in refined daily driver usability. Something competitors like the Toyota GR Corolla or Honda Civic Type R can't quite match on cabin polish or all-weather traction. On the road, the 2025 Golf R continues to blur lines. Docile in traffic, Vicious on mountain switchbacks, rock solid in foul weather. It's the kind of car that makes every mundane errand feel like a qualifying lap, while staying discreet enough to pass mom's HOA rules. And that's why, even at nearly 50 grand, this latest R still makes a strong case for itself. Thanks for hanging out with Dream Autos. Hit like, share the video, and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world's most exciting new machines.